How do you get more friends? Go to an Asian grocery store and you may meet your next girlfriend. Donate blood. Just be a good person. You attract who you are. Mirrors of yourself. Do you love yourself? Your heart, how you feel in your mind, what you think must be in alignment. You could look like $1 million. But if you feel like a roach, you will act in accordance to how you feel. If you feel like a champ but are a slob, it won't match like fire and spark. Are you confident in the things you do well? I know I was a bitch when I was young. I never felt worthy of myself and always pushed to be better to prove others wrong. As a minority, I felt like I had to work harder than other people. Growing up in a poor, broken home stunted my growth. I was too worried about getting my ass whooped at home and in school. I felt like an outsider to myself, my family, and to my country. Depression and stress became my norm. I was so used to being a lower-class person that I had a limited mindset. If other people can rise up, you can too. The race is not with other people. The marathon is with yourself. Are you willing to ask or try something 99 times to get one? Yes. Focus on positives and plan out your path of where you want to go. When you are young, don't be worried if you don't know where you want to go in life. I am 41 and I am still trying to figure things out. You don't have to be the best version of someone else. Be consistent and you will go where you want to go. I am talking about traveling to a mental place of bliss. If you want to climb a mountain, would you teleport there? No. You would hike up one step at a time. If you had money and resources, you could hire a helicopter to take you there. Money doesn't necessarily make you happy. I have lived on welfare and I work in tech. I would not want to go back. I told my high school teacher that I would rather delete than be poor as an adult. I meant it then and I still mean it to this day. If you are feeling so low, figure out how to rise up like Doe. Read audiobooks. Look up motivational speakers on YouTube. I like Brandon Carter, Jack Denmo, and Far From Weak. Check out their courses. Invest in yourself and put in the work every day to be successful. If you think they are a scam, you should look into their content before you make a bullshit excuse as to why you don't want to put in the work. Where will you be a year from now? In 2009, graduated from a university and owed $30,000. I did meet brothers and gain social experiences. How much knowledge do you utilize today? Maybe 5%. I could not get a job at In-N-Out cleaning toilets. Most university degrees are overpriced pieces of toilet paper. Paying a couple hundred here or 1,000 there is a drop in the bucket. You just have to find those people who resonate on your wavelength. Everyone likes different music. That's why there are different radio stations and frequencies. I like R&B, rap, rock, and even Taylor Swift. Habit stat. Go for a walk and listen to The New Psychology of Winning by Dennis Waitley. He is 91 years old and has a wealth of knowledge. He said he read the new Psycho-Cybernetics book over 1000 hours. When I went to nursing school, I read the first couple chapters. I failed the first 4 quizzes. They were 2 to 3%. I figured out a way to pass. I had to read the chapters before the lecture, pay attention during the lecture, study during break while the other students were jerking off in the bathroom and talking about a bunch of nothing. Every minute counts. Plan out your day, week, month. Track your macros and finances so you know what you are doing. You can check to see what you are fucking up on. My brother said not everyone wants to be fit. I would disagree. Everyone wants to look good. Most people don't want to put in the work to get there. That's why all your heroes are sculpted like Bruce Lee. If you are sloppy and overweight, are you friends as well? Cut out or limit your time with these kinds of people. If you walk around with roaches, you will stay a roach. If you want to fly like a mighty duck, you will soar to higher heights. If your doctor was unhealthy, would you trust him? If your personal trainer was out of shape, would you hire her? They are all different and successful in their own ways. They are my teachers. If you think you already know everything, you cannot grow. Maybe you are okay with remaining on your level. If you had to play Fortnite on level 1, would you keep playing it for a year? Maybe if you were trying to get to level 2, but you would get bored. What behaviors do you do that proves you love yourself? Get a medical checkup and blood work. Work on your sleep quality. One of my major problems. Fix your diet and eat real foods. Consume educational content like podcasts and books. Everyone has problems and everyone is going to expire. You choose your problems and you will live the way you want. Put in the work so you won't have regret on your last breath. Money isn't everything, but it is up there with air. I honestly can't say I love myself. My mother left me at 6 months. My father and brother were distant. I thought I needed them to love me to be accepted. I got bullied in school. I told myself it was because my eyes were Asian. I got called chink and had to fight. Was made fun of and got spit on. Water bottles thrown at me. I didn't like myself and felt out of place. Don't see validation outside. Everything comes from within. If you are self-improving, you will be happier. Imagine you are shredded like that motherfucker on Baywatch. I am not talking about The Rock. You would walk around like the world is your oyster. You would be pulling women right and left if you were Zac Efron. He could have been Ken in Barbie. Was he in that movie? I didn't love myself. I put myself in bad situations such as bad body language and lack of communication. I just accepted the way things were. Only when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired will you change. Buying a PlayStation 5 caused my girlfriend to break up with me. I was playing video games for 12 hours a day. She linked up with an old friend on Facebook. She started going out while I was being a loser playing video games. She was getting piped down by a doctor while I was looking like a sack of shit. I caught her. How did I do it? How did she react? Stay tuned for the next video. In conclusion, people are free to live the way they want. If you think someone is blocking you, it most likely has nothing to do with you. It may not be personal. People are trying to do what they want. You can't control anyone but yourself. Why do you do what you do when you know what you know? Because you behave based on what you learn. Build better habits. Have some compassion for yourself, your family, and where you came from. I hope you can find your way in life. Looking back, even the bad times were needed to guide me to where I am at. You will suffer if you work out or if you don't. Choose your path of how you want to roll. Your body is your vehicle, your avatar. Which power would you want? I would pick water blood bending. There is no right or wrong. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope I provided some form of entertainment and education to you all. Please share and subscribe to see more. Peace out.